make a guy like Adam McQuaid a bit of a throwback with the kind of the way that he plays the game?
Yeah, I just met him. And the first thing I said to him, I've watched him from afar, Boston, New York, and I've always admired the way he's played. You can see it. He's just a quiet guy, very unassuming, but all the reports we get from him, about him, high character, leads by example, and he just plays the game the right way. Yeah, so he is definitely a throwback in today's game. I've always respected the way he's gone about his business.
A year ago, you brought in 3 guys, and within a week of the trade deadline, they seemed like they had played here all year. They fit in so well. Is that something coaches do, something players in the room do, or does it just have to be organic? Because you have 4 guys this year you have to integrate with the team.
Yeah, the players take care of business. We try to, as far as coaches, we try to put them in where we think they'll be most successful, just with the chemistry of it. I think Dutchie has played really well with the top guys there. We'll try to Zingle with Luke tonight. We have to watch that and see where it all goes, but we're certainly not going to overthink it. We've got 2 really good forwards, a good stay-at-home, physical, tough defenseman that I think can play right up and down in that area there. And Kincaid coming in as some depth. So we'll let them figure it out, but certainly we have to watch as they play some minutes to see if it's working and make some decisions there and maybe try different things just for the chemistry of it.
John, you've done this a long time. You've dealt with noise. There's always talk about mortgaging the future versus the present. Guys in that room don't care about the future, right? It's about now. It's about today. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's about tonight's game. That's the way we're looking at it here. And I've heard a little bit of noise out there about advancing in playoff rounds and this and that. My God, we're not in. Everybody knows what this league's about as far as trying to get in. There's so many teams still involved in the race, and our number one priority is to take care of each and every day, practice or game. And when it's all said and done, we're hoping we're at the right end of it there as far as trying to play in the playoffs. To make predictions about what you're going to do in the playoffs, to me, is ridiculous. So we're just talking about tonight's game against Pittsburgh, a team that has fed it to us a little bit, and we're looking just to try to play the right way tonight.
This is the second year you guys have added multiple guys at the deadline. You've been a coach for a long time. I'm sure you've been through this before. What's that feeling like as a coach, the day after you get all your guys here, you know what you have? Is there a curiosity about what you're going to see, or not a nervousness, but you know what I mean? Like
you want, just in like answering Tom's question, you want to see where they all fit. And as I said, we get a quality center iceman in a spot that we've been talking about for a few years here to get some growth and some depth in that spot. So that's a perfect fit for this team right now. Dzingel, you can see that in watching him, and again, I've never coached him, but just talking to people and watching him play, he can go up and down on that lineup, on top lines, kill penalties, do all those things. We just got to let them play, not fill their heads with a bunch of information, as I talked about yesterday. Let them play, and then we'll see where it all fits as we go through these games.
I think this is your 301st game here. Is this the most complete lineup, or I know you're missing Murray, but as good a lineup as you're going to put out there on the ice for a game?
I would think so. Tommy, I don't remember all the lineups from, but I would think so. We have progressed with the way our scouts have done their work, adding some people, a trade of Joey for Jonesy, and as we've gone along through here, you can see our team, I think, is going through the process the right way. So I got to be careful how I say it, because I don't remember all the other lineups, but this is a pretty strong lineup here. But you know what? You have to play the games. Sometimes you get too far ahead of what you think you can be. Let's just worry about playing the right way tonight.
Any lineup changes with McQuaid? I'm assuming McQuaid's playing.
McQuaid is playing and Kooks is out.
Okay, Bob?
Bob is in net.
Pierre-Luc has played obviously very well, shouldered a burden for a guy his age very well. To have Duchesne here be a #1 caliber center, how much do you think that will help him as we go the rest of the season?
Yeah, I don't know. I know Luke wants to be there. I know he wants to play with those guys, Cam and Brett, and we're not going to lose Luke. I think it just balances us through the middle. I think Luke has fought it a little bit the past few weeks. I think this is a good situation to maybe take a little bit of pressure off him as far as being that guy be playing between those two guys. You never know where it goes, whether it works or not. You never know if he gets back up there, because I know they play very well together. They've done it for quite a while here. We'll just make a read. But does it... I just don't look at it that way. These are the lines we're going to start with tonight that you'll see out there. We'll see where it goes. I don't think it takes pressure, adds pressure off of anybody. Everybody's going to get their ice time. Everybody's going to have a chance to contribute.
Just building off that, I mean, just having Duchesne around, I mean, just for him, he's a veteran guy, 10 years in the league, and he's elite. I mean, to have a guy like that to kind of watch for 20 games or a playoff run, that could help him in that way.
Oh, sure. You're talking about a very young team here that's added some, him and McQuaid to add some veteran stuff to us. Maybe they can give him some thoughts as far as certain teams, certain situations in games where it doesn't always have to come from the coach. Listen, I think our manager team headed by Jarmo has done a terrific job throughout right through the deadline yesterday and getting McQuaid yesterday. We can't get too much overthinking about the additions. We've got to get him gelled, and we just got to play. And hopefully we'll come out on the right side of a lot of these games and find our way.
John, when you, a year ago, I think you at times lamented the fact that you had a 19-year-old center, and after that, guys weren't pushing to take that spot away. Would you expect PLD to be, do you expect him to push?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, he's a competitor.
Right.
Yeah, he'll say the right things to you guys, but he wants to be there. And to me, it isn't a demotion. It's just I've got some balance. And part of the thinking when Dutchie came in here, Luke was struggling a little bit, and well, he'll find he's going to be on a power play. He's going to get his ice time. But I know him well enough. He wants to skate 25 minutes a game, and he wants to play with those guys. We'll see where it goes.